Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial video. This is Pakistan Excel English School and the school is today launching another platform for the students called Oryx. Oryx should help with their math subject to practice and master their basic skills, memorize rules, formulas and algorithms using playful exercises, games and puzzles. So without further ado, let's get started. So the main thing we should learn is, of course, how to go to that website. There are two main ways you could do so is by, of course, going to Google and typing Oryx Learning, and it should pop up as the first option. Or you could go to the URL and you could type oryxlearning.com and it should pop up for you. To access the website's wonderful features, you should sign in to your account that the school is going to provide for you by typing in the username and password. After typing in your username and password, once you log in into your account, the website is going to ask you whether you are the parent or the student accessing the website. Let's start by introducing ourselves to the bar up here. Now, starting with the home, it provides with you a quick access to all of the other pages that you could have, like lessons, homework, math games, math facts, and math manipulatives. If you would like to quickly be familiar with the website, I'd really recommend you going to grades. As you can see from here, you can pinpoint the grade of the student and having a look at all of the lessons and all of the topics that the student can have throughout the year. Let's say you got really tired from scrolling through, then you can simply go to topics and search by topic. For example, if you would like division, you can press on it and it will only show division topics and practices for all grades. So it's up to the student to review the lessons by grade or by topic. Let's say, for example, they would like to practice some subtraction. So instead of going to grade and finding out, they can go in here, finding subtraction, and it will show all of the subtraction from grade 1 all the way to the last grade. And the student will get to pick which lesson they would like to practice. Back to grades, let's say you would like the student to practice some multiplication or division. To assess the student's level, you can click on pre-assessment and it will quickly take you to a pre-assessment unit or a test that gets to know the student's level. For example, they can start answering this and depending on their time and how much they have completed, it will give them a grade. They can also press on I don't know this and it will be alright. It's just an assessment. There will be cases where, let's say, a 4th grade student would like to practice some division, but from looking at all of these topics, it looks like they haven't really taken any of this in school yet. So taking a pre-assessment wouldn't do any good as this is yet to be taken maybe in another grade or another semester. So the best course and the best action to take here is to go to a lower grade. Is that okay? Yes, it's absolutely fine. There is no shame in it. Let's say, for example, a 3rd grader would like to practice some fractions. They can simply press on 3 and type fractions in here or scroll down to the topic and look at which lesson they would like to practice. They can hover over to see what the lesson is about. Also, if you notice down here, there are some stars. These stars, the students themselves can choose depending on the difficulty they would like to practice in, or they can take the pre-assessment and it will decide it for you. For example, this student would like to start adding fractions on the simplest difficulty, so they simply press on the start or press on Start Skill. And the timer, the amount of questions, and score will immediately start. You can answer the question by submitting your answer. Once you submit it, it will say if it's correct or not correct. Let's try making a wrong answer, like this. If you got a wrong answer, then that's okay. It will tell you it's correct. This is the correct answer, and by pressing on review, you can see what you did wrong. It shows you your wrong answer, and it shows you the correct answer. You can press continue to go on. Also, depending on how many correct answers you get, you will start getting rewards on the bottom right. After you have done, it will show you the percentage of your correct answers, the time you have took, how many correct answers you have gotten, and how many rewards you have got. You can also go back to review all lessons, restart the lesson, or go back to the home page. Next on the list is the analytics. Pressing on it will show you lots of things. For example, first with the activity, it will show you how many minutes the students have spent during Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or throughout the week. They can choose this week, last 7 months, or all the time, all grades or just their grade, which subject, which for right now, math is only available. And it will show you how many questions they have answered, how was their focus during these exams or quizzes or assessments. Next, you have the progress, which also shows the students' progress throughout. They can say what they're expert in, brilliant, skilled, need practice, and instead of showing not attempt for all grades, you can press here to only show the attempted skills that they have tried. Next, which is the bottleneck, which means what the students need to practice, or the website have detected that the student is lacking in certain skills, then it should show up here. Last is the history, which what the student used to do throughout their time here. Next on the list are the awards, which is how many minutes or the time spent on the website, how many questions the student have answered, the medals earned, exercise attempted, like how many exercises, how many lessons, and the skills mastered. The skills mastered will only happen once they finish an entire skill or an entire lesson without any mistakes. Don't forget to also change this back to 3rd or 4th grade, and it should be different. Up next on the list are the manipulatives. Manipulatives are mainly aids and tools a teacher or a parent could use to help the student understand the lesson better. It could help with the learning experience and make it fun. Let's take, for example, angles. If you press on it, or a teacher or a parent press on it, it could help with the student's learning experience and understanding and absorbing the lesson. They could also press on any of these topics and they should take them straight up to the interactive lesson. Last but not least are homeworks. So in here, a homework can be set by teachers or a parent. A parent could also pick any of the topics and any of the lessons and give it to their student as homework. So if the students start pressing on it and starting the skill, it would mark the homework as done. And now that we have finished the student side, let's go back to the home page. And either from here, switch account, or from up here, change user, you can switch between the student and the parent. Now, accessing the account as a parent allows you for the same features And even more, let's say for example you would like to give a homework for your own student, then you can simply press on grades or topics. Pick a topic of choice. You can open the topic yourself, see if it fits your student's skills or not. You can practice yourself. It even says right here, you are logged in as a parent's account. That means whatever you write in here or whatever you match with questions, it will not count as in score for the student's answers. If you find this suitable for the student's skills and level, then you can simply go back, quit this lesson, and for you to add it as a homework for your student is by simply pressing on this house button. Once you press on it, you can pick and choose when the homework or the assignment should be done by as a deadline, and then pressing on the student and pressing done. Now when you go up and press on homework, it should be added as a new homework for the students that needs to be completed. Also, as a parent, you can press up here and view the assessment settings for the account. You can reset any of the results you have got, or you can also view the report. This report will provide the students skills that they have mastered or needs to work on. Let's have a look. It says right here, almost like a report card, what they have finished and what they have not. And you can ask the student to continue to practice. To go back at the student's account, you can simply go to the home page, press on switch account, and go back to the student's account. Now when you go to homework, there will be nothing for teachers for now, but as for parents, you will see the homework. And with that, this concludes the tutorial. If you have any questions, you are free to ask them in the comment section down below, and we will see you again in another video. Bye bye!